Lou Caputo is bringing in our #1 best-selling origami product. I think this is the biggest winner.
It's the big daddy.
Is this where it all started?
Yeah, this is the original. This is the very first one that we ever sold. And it got the whole thing going, you know. And in fact, this one I'm demonstrating with is the original color. This is the pewter. This is the first one we sold. And if folks don't know what origami is, this is a line of organizational products that are foldable, okay? It's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding because when you get them home, and you're gonna get one today, it comes shipped in a box looking just like that, okay? And to set it up, you know, it's no assembly. So all you do is just grab the sides, pull it open.
Where's the hammer, the screwdriver,
the
drill, the toolbox?
Don't need them. Look at that. So that piece goes right there. That's the origami toggle. Very simple. I'll do it again because I did it quick, but watch. That just fits on there. You push it down just like that, and then we just spin it around, and there's one latch on the top, and that's the entire setup of this. We don't say assembly because there is no assembly. Look at that. Done. It's the whole thing.
You gotta keep talking.
I'll keep talking because she's eating.
I put the peanut butter in there.
So that's what I gotta do.
Can you tell them what we can use this for?
Absolutely, anything you want. These are all made of powder-coated steel, so you can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. We like to call them store decor. It's storage and it's decor both. Each one of these racks with the wheels on them, as you see them here, you can put 75 pounds on each one of these shelves, which is a 300-pound weight capacity with the wheels. Without the wheels on them, you can go up to the maximum weight capacity of 250 pounds, which is 1,000 pounds total on each rack. They measure 60 inches tall without the wheels, 63 with the wheels. They have 3-foot-long shelves, 18 inches deep. It's 12 linear feet of storage, and we got lots of colors.
All right, but we are getting limited, actually.
Yeah.
Kyle, did you say we have less than how many in this? Okay, we have about 687 to be exact.
Wow.
At this price, you're already saving on a huge customer pick, which I mentioned to them earlier. I said if they have a few moments, they could read 3,100 and some odd reviews. You know,
a minute or two.
Almost all of them are perfect 5-star.
Yeah.
But if you don't have all that time, stay with us. Let us show you the color choices, because I like that you said store and decor, because inside or outside, wherever you put these, you do want it to look good. They're gonna last you a lifetime. In fact, I think people probably would be able to pass these down.
Oh yeah.
So we have kind of your traditional neutral colors. This is where it all started, right? This is
that's the original pewter. Then we've got the black glossy underneath that.
Okay, I gotta give updates already.
Oh,
100, sorry, Kyle. 100 and how many in the pewter? 160 in pewter. 47 left in the black.
Wow. Okay, what about the vintage bronze? Where are we at on that?
160 in the vintage bronze.
Not many. White?
Okay, we're waiting. 100 in the white.
Okay, the next one's gonna be platinum.
46 in the platinum.
So yeah, if you want that one, jump. We've got the red here.
4 dozen in the red.
That's it. How about the teal?
3 dozen.
3 dozen.
3 dozen in the teal.
And then the navy blue.
Okay, we have 72, which I think is about, what is that, 7 dozen?
It's 7 dozen or so, yeah.
So, and we brought in how many of these,
6.
Kyle?
8.
Okay.
8.
So we brought in nearly 9,000 and we're down to about 650. So if you see where I'm going with these, we're not limiting quantities. If you want to do the savings and get 2, feel free to do so.
Right.
Take advantage of the 5 interest-free credit card payments of only $22. If there is not a better time of year to get your house in order, to store, whether it's Christmas decorations at the end of the season or all the presents or the gifts or the laundry detergent or the office items,
whatever it is you want to do.
Whatever it is, it stores up to 1,000 pounds.
Come on
and
down
it does
here.
have wheels or no wheels, whether you want to put them on or off, and free shipping and handling.
Yeah, and I mean, so this is the greatest example, I think, of what people at the holidays use their origami for. I know we do.
Yeah.
Christmas decorations. Like, we have all these tubs. This could be my storage unit when I had it, because we have all these tubs with the origamis, you know, with them all the, on the origamis, I should say, and you can put 8 of them on here. So think of that for a second. You can put 8 tubs on here. So we've got, you know, you've got your Halloween decorations, Thanksgiving, your Christmas, of course, indoors, outdoors, all that stuff. But here's why I really like these for storage, because not only can you cram them in there, which is obvious, you know, and of course, you know, in a storage unit, you're paying for every square inch floor to ceiling.
Right.
It's not just the floor space you're paying for, it's everything. So you might as well use that vertical space, which is what we at Origami do. But when you get one of these, because it is on wheels, there's no waiting for the cart to get your stuff down to the car. None of that, you know? And then when you get to your house, you can take this with you, set up the rack at your house in your garage, and then store the bins before you take them back to the storage unit at the end of the holidays.
That's brilliant. I didn't even think about that.
I'm lazy. I come up with all this stuff.
Wow. Okay.
I don't like to work.
And honestly, if you need inspiration, you as our customer have written thousands of reviews about inspiration of what you use these for. Most of you keep them outside because they're powder-coated steel or an area areas like a garage or like a shed or something, because they're so industrial and like durable, and the quality is so impeccable. But they look so good and streamlined. You could bring these inside and use them in an office if you'd like to.
Well, I mean, if you look at this guy right here, now this is the platinum color, and you know, obviously set up for a garage. And if you look at this, I mean, we've got a big tub on the bottom. You get a good sense of how you can store things on this. It's great for storing firewood, you know, getting things up off the floor. If you've got a basement, if you live up north and your basement floods, is a great way to get things up off the floor. It's great for that. But, and the stainless, by the way, this the platinum, I should say, looks like stainless steel. So if you have a kitchen you're trying to match to your appliances, you could do that. Now, the one you're leaning on over here, though, this guy,
this is so brilliant.
This guy right here in the vintage bronze. Well, yes, I'm new. When you look at this one, I mean, think about this. We've got the platinum that was out in the garage. Now we've got the vintage bronze inside. So it's being used as a piece of furniture. So you can see how versatile this is. Now, if you think about it, at the end of the day, if you had a piece of particle board furniture, you're not going to put that outside. You're not going to put this in put that in a shed because it'll just disintegrate. Now, if you have plastic, on the other hand, because that's, you know, the other alternative to origami, you're not going to bring that inside because, you know, plastic furniture indoors is a little tacky, right? So you're not going to do, origami works either way.
It does.
You know?
What's the distance between each shelf?
You know what? That's a great question. Jim, get me a tape measure. He's
about
like
2 feet?
He's saying about 2 feet.
Okay, I was just wondering because I love the idea of making this your entertainment center if you needed to, and you got storage bins or baskets, which are hugely and wildly popular in all the home decor stores. And you don't have to put the wheels on them, but if you did, and you can't, if you're like me and you're totally indecisive about where everything goes in the house, and you're like, honey, can you move that a little 3 inches to the right, 2 inches to the left? Oh wait, can you move it forward, back? Like you can all do that yourself with like weight upon weight upon weight, because it holds how much with the wheels on?
With the wheels on, 75 pounds per shelf. So you're talking about 300 pounds total. That's a lot. I mean, honestly, that's a lot to move around. For moving, to be able to roll it around. I mean, it really. Oh, by the way, these are available.
Oh, they are.
These storage bins, which are pretty awesome. If you take a look at these right here, they are custom made to fit on these shelves. So these are 18 inches deep. These are a nice heavy canvas material. They are collapsible as well, and I think we have 3 colors in these.
Okay, and they're item number 456. 207, is it a set of 3?
Yes.
Okay, so only khaki is available, but they are that custom fit, and they really go with everything. You can put pastels or whites or it's khaki. So indoors, another big customer request is to use this in like a utility room or a laundry room.
Because, mud room.
Where you've got a lot of stuff and you want to get it up off the floor.
Yeah, and part of that is because it is the powder-coated steel, they're corrosion resistant. So what that's going to mean for you is bleach. Okay, because bleach will eat through almost anything. But if it's got the powder coating on it, it's going to be resistant to that. And they look great, too. And a lot of people, you know, it's funny how many customers will call. Oh, yeah, by the way, we have these as well. Wow, you picked up on that right away.
I need these in my life. Well, because I love, so the stacking ability, you're taking this space and you're splitting it in half and you're getting so much more.
So these guys right here, you can hang them like this or you can stack them. So if you don't want, if you want to use 2 of them on the same shelf, you can take these out and then stack them on top of each other because these little arms fold. They could be used one on top of the other on the same shelf. I love that. Item number on your screen, 583818. So if you love origami, we only have a few minutes left to showcase this. This is going to be in the white. All the colors, in all honesty, are very, very limited. At this price and the savings, the free shipping and handling, and the 5 interest-free credit card payments, we deliver it directly to your door. And if you see on your screen, watch what we call is the no assembly, because literally you don't need a screwdriver, you don't need a hammer, you don't need a handyman. All you need is to figure out where are you going to put this beautiful piece of furniture, because it is going to literally take that vertical space. It's, let's see, how wide off the wall? How wide off the wall? 18 inches.
18 inches off the wall.
18 inches off the wall. So you've got, you know, it's a 1.5 feet.
And 4 shelves, of course. So you've got the 4.
18 inches between the shelves.
Okay, so 18 inches
we measured
between
it.
the shelves.
18 inches between the shelves. So
I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you.
Yes.
But here is the assembly and disassembly, which again, it's not an assembly.
It's not, you know, it's not really fair to call it that. But you know, it's interesting though, because if you've ever put together furniture before, when you get origami home, the first time you get your piece, you're going to take it out of that box, you're going to do exactly what I'm doing, and then you're going to stand back and be like, because it goes so quickly. It's so easy to do. It's almost like you look at it going like, there's something going on there. There's some shenanigans here. There's not. There's not. It literally is this simple. The hardest thing is getting it out of that cardboard box.
And you know what?
Wow, is it packed
It'll be totally worth it. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands have been spoken for. I know that we have a very limited in colors, but if you want the pewter, the platinum, the black, the white, the vintage bronze, There's 19 left in the black.
Wow.
So get it quickly. Remember, we're doing extended holiday returns. You have until the end of January. And once you get it in place, you're gonna really be so happy. You'll never send it back. But if you wanted to or you needed to, you could do that until the end of January, have that decision to be made. And then we have the fashion colors, the red, the teal, and the navy. We're just really busy and very limited on all of it. So if you wanna get it home, free shipping and handling, $22.19. Lou, will we see you later with this?
Yes, I'll be back a little later this afternoon, 2 o'clock.
So don't wait, because what if your color gets sold out? You wanna go ahead and add that to your cart right now. Lou does not come with it, but you don't need him. You don't need him.
Unless you have chocolate.
Unless you don't need a Lou. Well, unless you have chocolate.
You don't need a Lou.
Lou, that's what we need to put on the Origami box.
Honey,
Lou,
they're kidding.
not included.
My wife, they're kidding.
Yeah, no, he's yours. He's yours.
Kelly.
Kelly. Okay, you guys, well,